So this 2023 Civic Type R is here for swift lowering springs as well as an AWE exhaust. We'll show you before and after sound clips, and we'll even weigh the entire exhaust. So we do have some sound clips of this stock on a different car if you want to check that out. We took a factory Type R and changed the exhaust system by essentially cutting the last muffler, which is the one in the center. Right after the valve, we made that a straight through pipe and changed the exhaust tips, put a larger tip on. It definitely changed the sound. This one, we'll get some sound clips with the AWE exhaust on it. Triple black diamond tips, that should be pretty cool. Let's get this out. I'll show you what it looks like and I'll do a weight comparison. I'm sure somebody's going to be interested in the weight. I know I am. I'm a big fan of reducing weight. That's why we use a lot of titanium in here. And that's the springs he's doing. Let's go ahead and do an unboxing and see what this thing looks like. Let's see how well it's packed.
Plenty of paper in here.
Whoa! AWE sent us a new assistant. Is this Lisa?
I think it's Lisa.
We ordered a Lisa and I didn't know she was getting shipped UPS.
Let's see if her glasses are in the other box.
Yes. We have clamps here that looks like this is actually the front pipe. So this is not just a regular exhaust. This is replacing that front section. Has a small resonator right here. This is stainless, but everything is MIG welded. So looking at the muffler, it's just a single in with 3 tips. There is no active valve on this one, so whatever it sounds like, that's the sound all the time. You saw the factory one has a active valve in the middle, which forces the sound out of the mufflers, or if it comes straight through, it's smaller. That little hole right there is for drainage if somebody's going to be concerned with that. This is the bottom of the exhaust. Any moisture that builds up will actually drip through that hole. That's something that even factory exhausts have. That way it doesn't basically corrode the muffler from the inside out. This is the top section. So the tips are going to go over here. You're not going to see any of this, even though this doesn't look as pretty as I would like to see. We're fabricators. We build things. We like to make our things look nice. Here's the gaskets and bolts that go together with it. It's pretty much a bolt-on system. You got to take a lot of panels apart. Exhaust tips right here. I know you went for the diamond black. These look pretty nice, slash cut, look nice, even candy comes with it just in case you're wondering what that does. You're supposed to eat that. Active valve simulator. These exhaust tips, they should slide on and bolt on.
I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got, and then I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay. I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk. I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways. I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I've been slayed.
Call Jeff Bezos and say Alexa's completely off.
Well, either that or Apple's the feels good temperature.
You know what? I feel good, so I will go by what Apple tells me. All right, we've got to continue the spring.
All right, here, that's like 10 degrees off.
Yeah, this one looks better.
Yeah.
56 and 47, that's like 10 degrees.
I like that better.
I believe Apple anyway.
Yeah, I would. Hey, listening to Jeff, he just wants to sell you stuff.
Yep. He's trying to sell you a coat and a blanket right now.
Typically, this is just the exhaust for the FL5, and it stops right here. So the AWE are included in this section here, which is essentially bolts to the downpipe. We're going to do a weight comparison. I know you guys will be interested. We'll weigh this complete thing, and then we'll weigh the whole exhaust, this piece, and that midsection, and then the tips to give you kind of like a comparison. 7-Eleven. All right, so if you can see all of our calculations right here, the AWE we broke up into pieces, but the factory system 43.5. This is the AWE system right here. Then when it comes to the front pipe is actually lighter. It doesn't have as many heat shields and such on it, so we're saving a little bit of weight here. Total, OEM total, AWE total, so about 9.5 pounds difference. This does come with the exhaust valve simulator, so it doesn't throw a check engine light for that. I did put a few extra zip ties on that. It only included one. Springs are on. This is the car for next week. Stay tuned if you want to see something more on that, on old school EF. So the exhaust is on, it fits, it clears everything you got to kind of loosen up and get the exhaust lined up, but it does fit really well. There's no rubbing, no rattling. There's no areas that needed to be clearanced. It fits pretty nice, and it is a true 3-inch coming right from the factory downpipe. So let's take a look at it outside. Let's get some sound clips. So that is pretty low. I'm gonna get some pictures of it outside. That looks good, low. Ready to hit it, George?
Yeah.
Let's get a cold start of the AWE exhaust. Remember, there's no valve now, there's no different modes. That's the sound all the time. I'm gonna pull it outside and we'll warm it up, and then George can rev it a little bit and see what it sounds like. That definitely looks better low. I would still paint the wing white. I'm still a big fan of the white wing just so it stands out. But
I like the black and white, but with the black risers on the wing,
it would stand out
yeah,
more.
you
That
need the
wing
white
would, yeah, that wing would look more pronounced. It's actually a nice shaped wing when you see it. It's hard to really see that definition when it's black because it kind of disappears. I mean, this is my opinion, of course. Some people say, no, the black wing is absolutely perfect. I'm a Type R guy. I came from Integra Type R, so that's kind of my benchmark. A little bit old school, I guess. Yeah. All right, so it's warmed up. I'm gonna get George to go ahead and give it some RPMs. We'll just rev it. We're not driving it. At least we can use it as a comparison against the last one we did the exhaust mod on. I'll do the same thing. I'll stand back here. I'll get it to rev it. So we did try and adjust the hangers. It is a little bit closer on this side than this side, as if you're as picky as we are and that stuff really stands out to you. There's no adjustment in the hangers. There's no bending it or tweaking it, making that work. It's not bad. I mean, for a bolt-on exhaust, it fits pretty darn good. So, what do you guys think? Go ahead in the comments. I really do. I'm interested in your opinion. This is the future, so this is what we're gonna see. What do you think's the sound?
not the worst, but
it's not the worst.
Like the engine itself.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. There's some more. This is your first unboxing video and it's taking forever.
Well, it's not very good. It's not. What do they call it?
Conducive?
No.
Intricate?
No.
Tight? Loose? Strong? Satisfying?
Shut up.
ASMR?
No. They call it frustration-free packaging.
Oh.
It's not. Look at that. That's redunculous.
You're making a... George has got his out and it's fully operational.
Whatever.
I've already wrote half the year's schedule on it.
Look.
Done.
No problem.
Ah, look at it.
This is the best value shoe on the whole planet, and I use them and test them daily.
Yeah, there's 2 more 12s right back there.
Is it really?
One's a black. Actually, no.
I got 5 pairs so far. Other
two
the
blacks.
ones with the laces?
There's 2 blacks. No.
Should I get them?
Well, I think it's a bit much. I think you have enough.
I'll just stick with the 5, and then if I get some more storage room, I can always order some more.
In case you're wondering,
They're not coming home.
John wears a size 12 Deluxe Ultra.
That's it. Don't buy me any because I got plenty. These are a work shoe, and I keep a second set aside for date night. They're not going out of style. Who cares about style? Ooh, socks. I joked about date night, but I'm really considering getting some gray and white for date night. That's how you save money. 6 pairs of shoes, all absolutely perfect, and that is one heck of a chicken pot pie right there. A video or 2 coming up on the ZR1. It is built, it's ready to go, it's making a ton of horsepower. I'm going to be doing the tune on it here soon. I'll try and catch up the videos on that and show you where that is. And then we have some cosmetic changes, but the ZR1, what a fantastic car that is. I can't wait to share that with you. It's 7:20 in the morning, 50 degrees, actually just dropped down to 49. We are here going to Cars and Coffee Amateur Works. Who else is out here at 7:25 in the morning? All right, I was just told no revving, no burnouts. So the question is, which one are we going to do first? I think the cold is keeping people back because this parking lot would usually be full by 7:30, but we're here. Sebastian's here, Jeff's here. Got some killer rolling shots on the way here. We'll go wander around, see what's happening. That area starts filling up. So I took the Honda Motor Compacto with me and I let Sebastian ride around. He loved it. A bunch of people recognized him and said, "Hey, Sebastian, hey, what is that? You're riding a folding table?" He had a blast on that. Of course, I told him to be extra careful because the last thing I want to do is have my kid run into a car. It scoots on it. Look at him. Oh! It's fun, isn't it?
It goes faster than I would have thought.
Yeah. I did buy 2 extra Motor Compactos with the intention of taking them apart. I was going to basically take one apart and put one of the motors in the second one, so it was like a 2-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive was kind of like my idea. And then the one that I took the motor out, I was going to put a bigger electric motor in, or even a gas motor, and put it in there. But unfortunately, they're $1,000 a piece. The dyno video, when I dynoed it, didn't really get any reviews. Nobody's really interested, so I'm thinking, why do I want to chop up $2,000 worth of scooters for 2,000 views on YouTube? It just don't pay for itself. So I sold them. 2 of my friends now have Motor Compactos. These things are super hard to get, but if you do get your hands on them, they are super fun. If you think I'm crazy, these are actually very comfortable. They're Skechers. They last me about a year, and I spend a ton of time on my feet. I log my miles, and I think I do like 5 or 6 miles a day in the shop, and the shop is small, so it's just up and down walking. So if I can get a year out of these for $34, that saves me a ton of money. So why not buy a crap ton of them while they're available? So the EF that you saw in the background getting dropped off, well, that's our next job coming up. We unloaded everything out of the car, and it's quite an extensive list. We were under the impression we were installing an engine and just bolting on a new clutch, timing belt, water pump, that kind of thing. It's almost an entire assembly, so that's going to be a fun job for us. We're going to do our best. We're going to do best by the customer and make it as nice as we can, so tune in for that. In the meantime, see you in the next video. Don't forget, check out the LHT store. We do have, I think, 5 Type R t-shirts left. Once they're gone, they're gone. We do have long sleeve, and of course we have the S2000 hoodies that you saw Esther wearing. I think we have maybe 30 or 40 left, and same again, once they're gone, we're gone. We'll be changing the entire style. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Don't forget, enjoy your cars.